Greetings, and welcome to SS Anime. This video is about some really good animes in which the main character is a psychopath. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video. Number 12 is Shiki. It is only natural that a story involving vampires will have a crazy main character. When a village is affected by an epidemic and a good character like Megumi dies, it drives Natsuno Yuki to insanity as he becomes haunted by his death. He pairs up with Toshio to save their village Sotoba from turning into a village full of vampires. But in a world where good can't be easily distinguished from evil, will they be able to do it, or will they succumb to the darkness? Number 11 is Saga of Tanya the Evil. When the main character has a predatory ruthlessness behind her innocence, you know you are in for a hell of a ride. Our protagonist is Tanya, who has made a name for herself due to her tactical mastery that doesn't follow the usual norms. What's even more interesting is the fact that Tanya has the soul of a man, and he got reincarnated as a man after losing to the Supreme Being X. Now, she is driven by her mad hunger to rise to the top of the military and remove the biggest obstacle standing between her and peaceful life. But what she doesn't realize is that her intuitive actions are also simultaneously making her nation the strongest in the world. Number 10 is Inuyashiki. This time our main character is not a vibrant young boy. Instead, it is a 58-year-old man who is going through a rough patch in his life. Aside from the physical pains of old age, what hurts him the most is the indifference of his family members towards him. He still tries to find positives in life while caring for a Shiba Inu. But it seems luck is not on his side as he gets diagnosed with stomach cancer. This completely breaks him down, and he runs into a field where he gets caught in an explosion. He is amazed to find out that he has become a mechanized weapon with great powers. Despite that, he is not quite sure about the origin of the powers, and the mysterious man at the explosion site may not be as kind as him. It is clear that what our protagonist needed was therapy and a new family. Number 9 is Juuni Taisen. What do you expect will happen when many talented warriors with incredible strength are thrown into a survival battle? Yes, exactly. It will turn into a bloodbath with each participant trying to emerge victoriously. This is the setting of this story, where the Zodiac tournament is held every 12 years and mercenaries take part in it. They are no ordinary mercenaries, as each of them, aside from having brute force, also have great tactical intellect. But wait, there's more. The warriors have to ingest a poisonous gem which places a time limit on their life in the game. Number 8 is Angel of Death. What happens when you pair a psychopath with a sociopath? Well, get ready to find out in this anime, where a character named Rachel only wishes to die. One day, she wakes up to find herself in the basement of a strange house. Luckily for her, she runs into a murderer named Zach. It looks like the universe is playing a game with them by pairing up a murderer with a person having a death wish. In order to escape the building, they need to clear each floor, where a new boss will be waiting for them at each level. Number 7 is Classroom of the Elite. A class distinction can never turn out good, since people in the lower classes may bear a big grudge against those at the top. This is exactly what happens in Kudo Ikusei Senior High School, where the students are divided into 4 classes based on their merit. Class D is considered the lowest of the lot, where Kiyotaka is a part of. The twist in the tale is the classes assigned are not permanent, and the students can use any means to climb to the top. Well, there is the setup for Kiyotaka to dive deep into his psychotic nature and try to claim his place in Class A. Number 6 is Masamune-kun's Revenge. What is the main reason behind most people turning psychotic? Well, it is love. In his childhood, Masamune Makabe got rejected by a rich girl named Aki, who also nicknamed him Piggy. As happens in the case of most boys, this motivates Masamune to work out to some extreme levels in order to improve his appearance. Now, he only has one goal in mind, and that is to get revenge on Aki for rejecting him. It seems luck is also on his side after he gets transferred to Aki's school, where he can finally make his plan a success. Number 5 is Mirai Nikki. You just know someone is psychotic when they are a lonely student and they also write in their diary while talking to their imaginary friends. Yukiteru Amano takes things up a notch by seemingly talking with a god of time and space through his diary. Soon, we find out that Amano has to participate in a battle royale with 11 other characters who also have the same diary like him. Now, Amano must kill everyone else to guarantee his safety, and he may just do it with the help of a stalker who is obsessed with keeping him safe. Number 4 is Higurashi When They Cry. When Keiichi moved to the village of Hinamizawa, he could never have predicted what was at the store for him. At first, his life seemed to progress smoothly when he made friends with 4 of his schoolmates. But as they got closer to the local annual festival, strange murders began to occur all around the place. Keiichi did not get an explanation from his schoolmates, who seemed suspiciously silent. Soon, Keiichi's heart gets overtaken by madness and paranoia as we see the mysteries at work in the story. Number 3 is Elfen Lied. If the government performs inhumane scientific experiments on a girl, you can't expect her to stay sane after that. Lucy is the girl here who gains some telekinetic powers as a result, but also develops a split personality while trying to escape from that hellhole. Luckily, her split personality is that of a harmless child, and she gets unexpected help from 2 college students. They will soon find out that their act of kindness has landed them in a huge world of trouble, as Lucy's murderous instinct will begin to rise. Can they save Lucy, or will the government be successful in their conspiracy? Number 2 is Tokyo Ghoul. Someone watching Tokyo Ghoul for the first time may be confused why I have put this anime on this list. After all, Ken Kaneki is a sweet kid who cares for others. This is where you are wrong. Ken Kaneki soon turns into a ghoul after an unfortunate date with a girl who turned out to be a ghoul herself. Despite that, Ken Kaneki refused to accept his new form and tried to live as a harmless ghoul. Everything changed after he was continuously tortured by a ghoul named Jason, which acted as a trigger for Kaneki to complete the process of turning into a ghoul. It brought out his psychotic nature, as he seemed a completely different character than before. And for the number 1 spot we have Death Note. What happens when you suddenly get incredible power at your hand? You become intoxicated with it and slowly begin to turn psychotic. The genius Light Yagami was also no exception to those who became obsessed with the new plaything that allowed him to kill any people at will. He took justice into his own hands and began delivering a death sentence to all the criminals out there. He became so involved in this madness that he even didn't think twice about killing the ones closest to him to protect his identity. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.